Oh, hey there, Big Teach. Long time no see.
I know, right? Thank goodness for payday.
Does he seriously think this is fooling anyone? Oh, it just looks smart.
Your one-stop shop for cheap, delicious junk food. Well worth the trouble of going incognito.
Hey, cut it out!
Eh?
Lighten up, dollface.
Please, I don't have time for this. My students are expecting me.
So you're a teacher, are you?
What would you say to a little private tutoring to help get our grades up?
Allow me to tutor you gentlemen on how to flirt with a lady. Lesson 1, first impressions. Know what your wheels say about your game.
Why did you use pink?
There is no lesson 2. Are you all right?
Who says chivalry is dead? You're a prince among men. Thank you. I'll remember this kindness always. By the way, I'm trying to find Kunugigaoka Junior High. Do you know where it is?
Fan service episode incoming. I mean, I thought this whole anime was in a sense fan service, but okay. Okay, whatever. Wait, what? Episode 4? Okay, so that is where we're up to. Dude, my brain is melted after working.
Hot and bothered.
She's,
At least the door's closed. Okay, then! My brain! When you don't even know how many episodes you've watched. And it doesn't help that there's an episode 0!
Okay, look alive, people. Meet our newest addition to the E-class faculty.
My name is Miss Irina JELAVIC. Nice to meet you all.
Itch!
Talk about a knockout.
Is this how you see Slav women?
Does anybody else think it's weird she's all over Koro-sensei?
I love this is how they portray Slav women. Tall, big-boobed, long legs, and blonde. While this is typically accurate, how much you want to bet she's going to try to kill him? Oh, great. Of course, Slavic women are sleeper agents. Of course they are. Of course they are. You racist bastards.
A little bit, yeah.
My disguise.
Oh, you're adorable.
We decided to bring on Miss Yelovich in the interest of beefing up the English curriculum. No hard feelings, I hope.
Did he just make a penis joke?
She's, very qualified.
No harm in that, is there?
She totally has a thing for Koro-sensei. I mean, she seems nice, so I guess it's kind of cute, right?
Mm-hmm. Might be something we can use to figure out how to kill him, too.
She's gonna try to kill
He
him.
seems thrown off by the attention she's giving him. Is it because she's human or because she's a woman? His face changes color to reflect his mood. So what's the color for hot and bothered?
He is all about her.
Yeah, no mistaking that face.
Note, attracted to human women.
Boobs. Weak point
The more I
boobs.
look at you, the more I feel myself drawn in. Those tiny suppository eyes, those gelatinous joints. I'm simply captivated by the whole package.
Oh my, hey,
Don't fall for it, she's trouble!
Of course they're jealous. Of course they're jealous. Yeah. It's funny because it's true.
A woman in her right mind would be into you. He might be a sucker for those looks, but we know there's more going on here than meets the eye. If she's here, odds are it's not just to beef up our English
let's see
studies.
you pass the ball. Come on.
And of course, I had all the usual close-range tricks at the ready. Apparently, the art of seduction works just as well on whatever the hell he is.
Ew, she's a smoker. No, thank you. I wouldn't want her anywhere near me. Well,
Irina Yelovich,
nowhere near my face.
First-rate assassin.
Of course.
Beautiful, intelligent, athletic, fluent in a dozen languages. No target is immune to her charms, whatever their nationality. However well guarded. She wrote the book on infiltration and approach. As good as you are, we can't just drop you into this and expect the usual tricks to work. I know deep cover is your specialty, but this time you'll actually have to teach.
As if I'll be here long enough. I'm a professional. The octopus will be pushing up daisies before lunch.
Heads up!
Pass and kill.
Pass!
Pass and kill!
Try again! Pass!
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, darling. Mr. Karasuma tells me you can go Mach 20, and I just had to see it with my own eyes.
Well, he might have exaggerated a tad.
I hate to ask this, but I would be ever so grateful if you could fetch some Vietnamese coffee. I thought maybe you could grab it while I run the students through their
Okay, seriously, the push-up bra, it's f***ing pathetic. Like, my god. I mean, Slavic women are known to just get the implants. They don't do the whole push-up bra. They literally just get them. They do. It's a serious problem. Every female singer in Serbia, her tits are like this big. They're like watermelons. As a kid, I can recall saying, "Watermelon, watermelon."
English lesson.
But of course, mon cher. It just so happens I know a fabulous cafe in Vietnam.
It's about that time, Miss Irina. I mean, that's the bell. Shouldn't we head back?
Sure, whatever. Knock yourselves out. Teacher needs peace and quiet, though, so make it a study hall. And another thing. Let's agree not to call me Miss when the octopus isn't around. And we're definitely not on a first-name basis, so drop it.
Okay, firstly, an assassin would never do that, because if she did, the kids will start acting differently, and then the octopus will sense something's wrong. So one, an assassin would never do that. That's the end of it, pretty much.
When he is around, call me Miss JELAVIC.
Huh. So what's your game, Miss Yellow Bitch?
No nicknames!
I want to read that.
When he is around, call me Miss JELAVIC.
Huh. So what's your game, Miss Yellow?
Bitch, woman with an unpleasant personality. Wait, what? Are you explaining to me what the word bitch means?
Yellow Bitch?
No nicknames!
We got ourselves a real pro here. Just a word of warning from those who've been playing the odds. You're not gonna kill the octopus without help.
Please, sweetheart. You're a bunch of saplings. Adults have their own way of doing things. Take note. Speaking of which, you're Nagisa Shiota, right? Do me a fave. Show me what you've got on him.
A girl that smokes that much is the most disgusting taste. It literally tastes like death. That's why I don't like smokers. Like, get the f*** away from me.
Grab your special little notebook. Meet me in the faculty lounge in 10 minutes.
It doesn't matter how big her boobs are, I would not want to spend too much time up there. It stinks like a chimney.
That goes for any of you snot-nosed punks who feel like you got intel worth sharing. Give Miss JELAVIC something useful, and I'll let you go home while these gentlemen stand in for you. This is what separates the pros from the amateurs, boys and girls. Connections and a little thing we like to call technique. Now, piss off. Go play. Oh, and a word of warning from those of us who know our job. Get in the way, you die.
That seductive femme fatale kiss. Her shady-looking companions. The weight of her offhanded threat. Clearly we're not dealing with a teacher, but a genuine pro.
And clearly, whoever wrote this character never kissed a girl that smokes.
Which, all things considered, would be sort of cool. If she wasn't, you know, such a bitch.
You just described half of the Slavic women out there. Hence, I don't date them anymore.
This assignment is the first in which my objective is to kill an unidentified creature. Everything should be in order, though. The kid's intel has given me a lot to work with.
A couple of us have gotten as far as destroying one of his tentacles, but he just dodges your next attack while he lets it grow back. I don't know. Maybe he can only be killed if all his tentacles are destroyed at once? Good luck hitting more than one, though. Also, if your plan is to sneak up on him, you probably don't want to smoke.
No.
For a guy without a nose, he's a bloodhound.
This'll be a piece of cake. My strategy is airtight. I am the one and only Irina JELAVIC, the closer, the go-to gal. I walk between the raindrops, slip
Miss
between...
JELAVIC, man? Are you gonna teach us or what?
Yeah, come on, Miss JELAVIC.
No disrespect, but you are a teacher, aren't you, Miss JELAVIC?
Ixnay on the bitching! The name is JELAVIC, understand? JELAVIC is...
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I want to read what they know about Slavic culture. Yes, please educate me about my people.
The name is JELAVIC!
Vich, Slavic name suffix meaning child of.
Understand? JELAVIC is what I'll be if you don't get the difference through your thick prepubescent skulls!
¿Por qué no los dos el bichota?
Let's review. My name is JELAVIC. JELAVIC. Bite your lower lip and hum. V, excellent. Now practice that sound quietly for the next hour while I ignore you.
Lamest lesson ever.
I understand you've brought in a rather questionable trio. Why wasn't I made aware of this change in plans?
Don't judge the books by their cover. They're all consummate professionals. And so head over heels for me, they'll do whatever I ask. Now sit back and enjoy the show. It's almost go time.
I've returned, mademoiselle! With the Indian chai you humbly requested.
You're amazing! My afternoon tea is going to be absolutely fabulous. One more favor, though. Could we speak in private? After fifth period? Like maybe out in the shed?
Oh dear. Well, how could I possibly say no? I'll be there with certainty. Get it? Certainty? Because that's chai, you see.
What? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me, seriously?
Excuse me. Fucking excuse me. This girl's the only one holding it properly. She's holding it incorrectly. Like, what the f*** is she doing? It's called a cup hold. Your thumbs literally need to be like this around the gun. This is how you hold it. It's not that Hollywood crap like that. It's literally like that. So, she's the only one doing it properly. I don't know what the f*** she's doing. And this guy's doing what I do. But you should be doing it with your offhand, not your main hand, you dumbass. She's doing pretty well. Like, not bad for a kid. You disappoint me, Blondie. And you, use your offhand, you bastard.
What? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me, seriously?
Wow, he's really falling for it.
You might say my
I
trip to
can't
India
look.
was
You'd think
perfect
he'd have more
chiming.
sense.
Mr. Karasuma, sir? I get that she's a pro, but she's not exactly easy to get along with.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry you kids have to deal with her, but the higher-ups seem to think she's all that. And, well, seeing what she's been able to put together in such a short time does tend to make me agree with them.
So what is it you'd like to speak in private about, Miss Irina, darling?
Infiltration is an art, one that requires flexibility, finesse. He's mine. I just have to act quickly before he gets suspicious.
Oh, Koro-sensei! I just can't stand it! You'll think I'm a harlot, but I simply can't control myself around you. Your body, your strength, everything about you drives me mad with longing.
Well, yes, I mean, what?
Does that make me a bad woman? Am I bad?
That's right. Keep those beady little eyes on me. Don't pay attention to your surroundings. I spent all night fixing this place up. All for you, dirty boy. All for you.
Okay, I know there's such a thing called fan service, but come on. Come on.
This is what you want. You can't fool me.
I really don't think we ought to do this here.
Goodbye, stupid. It's been fun.
Don't be such a prude. Let me get these clothes off.
What?
Relax, darling. I'll be au naturel in a jiff.
Oh, natural.
Live ammo, big guns. M61, M134, M249. Enough combined speed and firepower to take out a small army.
No Slavic woman would use American armaments in a hit job. 1, they're unreliable. 2, the caliber and velocity is slower than that of any Soviet firearm. 3, well, clearly the guy that wrote her character knows absolutely nothing about Slavic women. Carry on, or maybe knows nothing about women at all. Because clearly he's never touched one.
Who needs BBs when you have the real thing? I'm a pro. I'll stick with actual weapons, thank you very much.
You mean the ones that can't even hurt him? Yeah, great, nice work.
And assignment complete in 3, 2, 1, 0.
This is what happens when you let a girl sleep her way to the top of any hierarchy. The greatest assassin is a girl that doesn't do her basic homework on her target. You know, like, what actual weapons work on him? Or it? Because, you know, assassins, right? Setting my people back 2,000 years here.
A noble effort, madam, but lead bullets have no effect on me whatsoever. In fact, once inside my body, they melt. Look closely at my face and tell me what you see.
You have 4 eyes?
No, 2 of these holes are nostrils.
How am I supposed to know that?
I noticed a distinct metallic odor in here since yesterday, along with the scent of adult man BO. The moment it hit me, I knew something wasn't right.
For a guy without a nose, he's a bloodhound.
So you see, I was simply pretending to be ensnared by your little ruse. Fun, but all for nothing. I've exposed you for the uncreative hack you are. You could learn a thing or two from my students. Their assassination attempts are much more imaginative. Oh, and just out of curiosity, did the government dossier on me mention that my preferred method of retaliation is grooming?
What was that?
I heard gunfire, a scream, and now slithering noise.
No! No!
I really want to know what he's doing to her in there.
Let's go.
Ugh.
Koro-sensei!
Did you touch her boobs?
If only I had the time to be really thorough. But class isn't going to teach itself, is it, children?
What exactly went on in there, sir? Miss Yelovich has been stuffed into a tastefully retro gym outfit.
It would take longer to describe the things he did to this body than it did for him to do them. My back and shoulders have never felt looser. He somehow worked in a lymphatic oil massage. A change of clothes, just because. And he still had time to do this thing with his tentacles.
What thing with his tentacles?
Koro-sensei, what is she talking about?
Adults sometimes need special care.
I don't trust that look.
Come now, back to the classroom, boys and girls.
Yes, sir.
So her muscle spasms. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Unbelievable. I've never been so humiliated in all my life.
No, I've never been so humiliated in my life. You're what Japanese and Western people think are Slavic women. You disgust me. You fucking disgust me. I'd like fucking go in the gulag. Never come back.
I am a professional, damn it!
Ma idi puši kurac tri pičke materne, nemaš pojma šta radiš.
The octopus will pay!
Šta pričaš engleski, jebem ti mater.
If he thinks I'm out of ideas, that yellow, wiggly monstrosity has another thing coming!
Oh, hi. I am setting feminism back 4,000 years. Because I can't do the job properly myself, so I'm going to outsource it to... Wait, let me take a look who I'm outsourcing it to. Oh, look at that. They're all fucking men. Yeah, because that's not setting feminism back another 1,000 years.
Wiggly monstrosity has another thing coming.
Oh yeah, more men. Nice work.
I just need fresh supplies. Oh, come on! What's with the Wi-Fi in this place? Are we on Mars?
Wow, looks like Miss Yellowbitch is pissed off. I know my pride would be in shambles if my plan went tits up.
Excuse me, miss.
What?
If you're not going to teach us anything, mind if we swap you out for Koro-sensei? It's just we've got entrance exams coming up, and...
Ha! You want to swap me out for that disgusting creature? You're worried about entrance exams when the planet is on notice? Must be paradise not knowing your ass from a hole in the ground. Give it a rest. Even if the Earth wasn't on the brink of destruction, entrance exams are for students with a future.
I'm sorry, but I can't tell the difference between your ass or the hole in the ground because your ass has been so many times by different people. I can't even right now. You having a quarter?
Newsflash, that's not any of you losers. How about this, kids? Forget the studying. Help me brainstorm on how to kill the octopus, and I'll give you a nice percentage of the reward money. That's the best deal any of you E-class jerk-offs are gonna get out of life.
Here's a counter offer. Why don't you go jerk off some guys for money because clearly you're not going to get the job done. Oh wait, that seems to be the only way you can get the job done. Jerking off guys. And in the moment they don't give a shit whether they live or die, you finally get a shot off at point blank range with a .22 caliber at the back of the head, which by the way, can't even puncture a human skull. I am so insulted by how little research I've actually done on Slavic women.
Otherwise, knock it off with the whining and let...
Get out. Now you're just a plain old bitch!
That's it! I will make you rue the day you were born!
Yeah, go ahead! We dare you, bitch!
Your boobs are way too big to be a teacher!
Seriously? Someone ought to slap the piss out of them! I am too fine a woman to be one-upped by a bunch of punks. They'd be lucky to lick the mud off my stilettos.
I'm sorry, but if you were a fine woman anywhere in the Slavic countries, you'd be married to a billionaire. Because that's what happens to fine women in Slavic countries. They get married to a billionaire. The fact that you're not married to a billionaire, and the fact that you work as a prostitute / assassin on the side, clearly shows that you're not a fine woman. So good luck with that.
You haven't noticed, sweetheart, that children don't exactly agree with that assessment. If you're going to stick around for another attempt, I suggest you suck it up, march in there, and give them an apology.
Sucking is actually the one thing she is good at.
What? I'm an accomplished assassin, not a glorified rugrat wrangler. Let me focus on what I'm qualified for.
I don't know, you don't seem pretty qualified at assassinating shit with your lack of research. It seems that the only thing you are qualified for is sucking things up, which is exactly what he's telling you to do. So technically, he is doing what you told him to do. He just did it before you said it. Great, now you're really pushing that blonde stereotype too. My god, you set feminism back 6,000 years. Yeah, built that book.
Oh, fine, whatever. Just come with me, please.
Eramongo, one of the islands of Vanuatu, otherwise known as the New Hebrides.
Okay, so exactly what the hell is he doing?
Poring over and writing out test questions. He's done this every Wednesday during 6th period since I've been here.
Quick as the bastard is, you wouldn't think it'd take him so long.
Excuse me, but why does it need that thing for drawing triangles if he's writing out questions?
I mean, at Mach 20, I would imagine the tests would be written out and ready to go by now.
They're tailored to each individual student. He takes into account which subjects they're good at, where they need improvement, and hands out a test designed specifically for them.
No denying that Chiba has spatial relations down pat. Let's give him a problem that'll really kickstart his lateral thinking.
His IQ is off the charts, literally. His speed puts every weapon we have to shame. He's dangerous, contradictory, and a damn near perfect teacher. Take a look at the kids and tell me what you see.
Huh? They're just screwing around.
They're fine-tuning the necessary hand-eye coordination skills to hit a moving target. I call it Assassination Badminton.
What?
3 points.
Everyone has 2 roles here. Assassin and student. Teacher and target. It's a bizarre classroom this creature's created. Not a place for easy answers or tidy resolutions. Or one where we can fit ourselves into simple categories. I understand wanting to take pride in yourself as a professional, but if you can't cut it as both assassin and teacher, you're toast.
Nice return.
Yeah, whatever.
You want to stay here, keep at it? Fine. Be my guest. Just treat those kids with respect.
I sincerely hope that they negotiated a commission-only contract where she isn't paid by the hour. Because, let's face it, she sucks. Why is the video lagging?
You want to stay here, keep at it? Fine. Be my guest. Just treat those kids with respect.
The real question is, are the kids going to treat her with respect? No, they won't, because no one's treated her with respect, which is why she ended up that way. You are incredible in bed. What?
What word does incredible modify? You know this one. Read it aloud.
You are incredible in bed.
I once took out an American VIP, literally. I had my feminine grace to thank for getting me close to the target. The poor dupe fell for me hook, line, and sinker. You are incredible in bed, he told me. Incredible, in this case, modifies the word you.
That's the example you use with junior high kids?
To
I'm sorry, lady, but I'm going to be brutally honest with you. You don't need to be an incredibly attractive woman for a guy to want to take you to bed. You just need to be a... I don't want to say you need to be a woman, but... You need to be attractive enough relative to the amount of thirst the guy has. So, if the guy hasn't had any in a week, you need to be like a 3.5 out of 10.
learn grammar, you've got to see how it works in the real world, like a full immersion course in a foreign language. Take a lover that speaks it and you can't miss. I know grammar seems boring and technical.
Okay, I'll tell you why that's bullshit. If you date a person who speaks a language that you want to learn, you'll never learn it because you'll be too busy humping like rabbits. I know it because I've tried. And I didn't learn jack shit. I was too busy. I mean, I know stuff that you can use in bed, but other than that, like, I'm fucked. I mean, I could probably direct a porno in Japanese. That wouldn't be a problem. But, like, giving directions in a cab, it might get pretty awkward considering that different types of words could be used in different contexts. Like, I might be thinking that I'm saying go left, but I might be saying a little more to the left, which, given the context, might be like, you know what I mean? Or I might think I'm saying just a little further ahead, and I might be saying just a bit further.
But it's what underpins how we communicate. Communication is key in my line of work and in life.
What was it? David, Cristiano, Nemanja, Eric, Ji-sung, Shinji, Howard, Anderson. Is this people you've slept with?
Whether speaking English, French, Portuguese, what have you, all people have an underlying need to express their feelings. That's why this is important. The examples may be risque, but they come from real-life scenarios. They will all have either been said by me or to me by someone else.
Anyone notice how she's like the only woman in the area? Just saying.
One day you might use or hear them yourselves.
Communication!
Lara Croft and Johnny Depp.
Don't expect me to be like the octopus. He can help you with your entrance exams, which isn't without value, I suppose. All I can do is help you learn the art of conversation. Here's the deal. If after a while you think this is stupid, that I'm not a teacher, fine. I'll give up my assignment and leave. So, this ought to put us on the level, right? Oh, and I'm sorry about being such a bitch.
Why is she blushing?
Wow, talk about a 180. First you want to kill us, now you're acting like a wuss.
I gotta say, you make a more convincing teacher with this attitude.
Guess this means we shouldn't call you Miss Yellow Bitch anymore.
You're giving me a chance? You're not upset with me?
To be totally fair, we didn't exactly get off on the right foot with that nickname.
Maybe not, but we've got to call her something.
How about Miss Hellavich?
Or we could just agree to move away from the whole bitch motif altogether. I'm not opposed to going by Irina if you guys don't mind calling a teacher
I'm
by
sorry.
your first.
I wouldn't plan on the bitch thing going away anytime soon.
Not that Miss Irina isn't a pretty name, it's just not as fun to say as Hellavich. Professor Bitch sounds classy. How about we do that?
How about we have her in an episode of Hell of a Bitch? You know, like Hell of a Boss, except she's the bitch.
I vote for that one. Professor Bitch all the way.
I hate you little turds so much!
She seems to be settling in nicely.
More or less.
Do you know who you're messing with? I will end you!
Thank you for bringing a new teacher, Mr. Karasuma. She's a bit rough around the edges, perhaps, but a welcome addition to our little family, I think. Who better to spruce up the language arts syllabus than a globe-trotting assassin/temptress like her?
Impossible. There's no way you could have seen this coming.
If you'll excuse me, mental gymnastics...
Whenever he's pressed to say why he started teaching E-Class, he dodges the question. But whatever his reasons, he's not only turned it into the perfect training ground for assassins, it may just be the perfect training ground for life.
You're so adorable when you're mad. No, I am not!
Bastard's got us all wrapped around his tentacles. He knows what he's doing. No doubt about it.
I still don't understand the greater meaning of this anime. He strikes me as a troll. Is the moon really gone? Just saying. Wow, a slub woman in an anime episode. F my life, right?
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun size, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.